The second race in the challenge round of the Chase this weekend in New Hampshire. I'm Brian Clark at CineSport, previewing it with Reid Spencer. He's the lead writer for the NASCAR Wire Service. And Reid, heading back last week to Chicagoland, we saw that feud on and off the track. Kevin Harvick and Jimmie Johnson, they had some words. Was that just a symptom of the tensions running high in the Chase? Is that a Chicagoland thing and that's it? Or is it something to watch this weekend?
Well, I think it's something to watch as we go forward in the Chase, because that was a situation where they were running side by side, 3 wide on a restart. Harvick decided that he was going to pin Johnson down on the apron, and Johnson decided that he was not going to back off and he was going to come up on the racetrack where he had to be before they got to turn 1. And there was not room enough for both cars. They touched. Harvick cut a tire, backed the car into the wall a couple of laps later, and finished 42nd and currently is last in the Chase standings. So I don't know whether we'll see any ramifications of that at New Hampshire this weekend, but I'll tell you what, if Kevin Harvick falls out in the first round of the Chase, then subsequently we might see a few problems for Jimmie Johnson down the road, but I guarantee you that those guys are going to continue to race each other as hard as possible going forward. That's just the way things are.
Does that mean that Kevin Harvick's got the most on the line this weekend?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, Kevin Harvick is 22 points behind Jeff Gordon. Gordon is on the bubble as far as advancing to the contender round of the Chase, and that will happen 2 races hence after this week at New Hampshire and next week beyond that at Dover. So Harvick clearly has to make up ground, and it's not even certain that a couple of top 5 finishes will be enough to get him into the next round. He probably has to win a race, and that's his mindset going into New Hampshire and into Dover. He's run well at New Hampshire in recent times. He's going to go all out for the win, I think, because he figures that that's what he needs to do to advance to the contender round of the Chase.
So who's your pick this weekend in New Hampshire?
Well, I tell you what, this is probably going to surprise some people, but my pick is Kevin Harvick's teammate, Kurt Busch, who has run well at New Hampshire historically and who did extremely well at Chicagoland. In fact, almost undoubtedly would have won that race had there not been a caution with 10 to go. So my pick is Kurt Busch.
And we will hold you to that. Reid Spencer, the NASCAR Wire Service. Thanks, Reid.